Hello, happy Sunday. Welcome back. This is probably going to be the most up-to-date, like live, ready to go vlog I've made in a while because we've got some big news to talk about. It is is this first week of September? The first weekend of September. Work just started earlier this week, right after Labor Day. That's when all the kiddies head back to school around the Vancouver Lower Mainland, and so did I. I was feeling pretty good about the start of this school year. Like, I kind of have gotten back into a place in my job where it was a little less stressful. I could manage everything a bit better. I've got a great working partner, and everything's kind of settling in. I even had, for the most part, a pretty good summer. And I was like, okay, starting off strong. First day of school, all good. Did the usual, hello to the new kids, did the family tours, all of that. Get home, and I get a surprise. And not the kind that you get excited about. So what is it that they say about when life gives you lemons? Like, make lemonade? Or you could like throw the lemons back at whoever gave them to you, or you could, I don't know, like clean your kettle with your lemons. That is to say, earlier this week, I found out that my landowner person, whoever owns this apartment, has decided to put it up on the market. Deja vu? Anyone? About 3 to 4 years ago, I made a video being pretty much in the exact same scenario. If you were here, you know what, pause this video. If you were here when it happened last time, drop me a comment, please, just so I, like, what? Drop me a comment, let me know. Were you here the last time this happened? The last time this happened, I was living in, and again, I love the places that I live in. Like, there's a reason I chose them, and I settle into them, and I'm a bit of a homebody, hermity type, right? I really get comfortable in my space, my neighborhood, and feel good about it, and I'm not one to just kind of bounce around. That's just not my personality and not what I'm seeking in life. The last time I moved was because my landowner, I don't like calling them landlords, it sounds like such a medieval term. It probably is, actually. My land person decided that they were selling the unit they currently lived in, and hence want to reoccupy the unit that I was living in. I don't know, there's probably like a formal term for it, but that's kind of the flow of things. And I'm like, fine, I will go. And it happened to actually be getting into my summer break, so I did have that period of time to settle in and look for a place and all that, and still feel kind of functional by the time September hit and back to work came around. This time I got the memo on the first day of school, when I was jazzed to start the new year right. I was like, I have a good feeling about this year. And really, I just find myself feeling very frustrated because I don't feel like I have the mental bandwidth to handle a search and a move and everything else involved with it. Not to mention, I like living where I am, so the idea of moving was not on my bingo card. Is that what the cool kids say? Not on my bingo card. So that is the current situation. I've spent the last couple of days feeling quite confused. The whole part about my land person selling, totally cool, you know, within everybody's right to do whatever that they want to do. When I moved into this apartment, I knew that they had purchased this unit with the idea of it being an investment, so it was unlikely that they were going to like move back into it or anything like that. So they were either gonna, you know, hold it for a long time and then resell it. I just wasn't expecting them to resell it so early. So I've been here for a good couple of years, and I wanted a little bit more time because I had some other plans coming up another year or two, and I just needed a bit more space and time. well, we gotta go. So despite not necessarily getting the formal written up notice of intent to sell, I figure, you know what, like my mental capacity is only like this much, and I'd rather just be proactive, start looking around, see what I can find, and if I can find something that is suitable, I'd rather pack it up, move, do all of that, because the rains are coming. Before the rain, before the snow, before all of that we get every fall, I want to be packed up and out of here. Luckily, I did go to a viewing that was very promising. I haven't solidified any decisions yet, but that was kind of an unexpected surprise in the sense of something might work out very soon. But this whole week has just been a little bit crazy in my brain. And gosh, what do I even say? Are we doing another moving vlog? Can we handle another moving vlog so soon? I'm not sure. I think it's also going to be tricky because I'll be back at work while trying to pack and move and arrange all the things. Thankfully, Mr. B will be helping out, which is great. But still, you know, it's a really daunting task to pack up a home, and I've settled in pretty well here. I've got a bunch of stuff that I need to decide how to either declutter or take with me, and what I want to take and what I don't want to take. As with the process of someone, you know, intending to sell, my land person also needs to come and take photos for open house, for stuff like that. It's just going to be a bit of a mess. I don't know how I feel about any or all of those things. I just know that my job is to just follow the sequence of events the best that I can and just get through to the next few steps. Hopefully the unit that I've mentioned, the unit in question, turns out well. Rent around here is exactly what you think it is. You know, in a metropolitan city, it's high, it continues to be high, and I think some of the priorities that I look for, like my non-negotiables when it comes to living space, does put me in a certain price bracket or a type, you know, of unit or a place to live. So that is just what it is. If you're curious, feel free to go on Craigslist and look up what the Vancouver housing market is like. It's exactly what my face shows. But I am trying to stay and remain optimistic about this whole procedure and the moving and stuff like that. I just need to be able to weather the rest of this month, hopefully. And maybe in like a month and a half, all this will just blow over and I'll be like, hey, welcome to this place. But it's going to be a lot in the next little while. So what am I trying to say here? I guess I'm trying to say that I will probably put bits and pieces of the moving stuff into the September vlog. I'm currently actually editing the July vlogs. Like, I am so close to being caught up, but like not quite. And there might be little updates on Instagram here and there. So if you are curious about the move and stuff like that, please go and follow me over on Instagram. I do Instagram stories. That's kind of my preferred way to spiel when I'm not making a video. So I'll try to put some updates on there. I don't think I'm going to do a separate thing for the moving vlogs. I just won't have the time to do so. The last time I moved, like I said, was during the summer where I had time off, and this time it is not. I really almost wish I was told just a couple of months earlier so I could have done my move during the summer. That would have been just so much better. But like we said, when life throws you lemons, I don't know, what do? You let me know. I'll talk to you soon. Take care. Bye.